Hello, I'm Wayne Scott. I run the Iwildseed page. Thank you for supporting. This video is going to be signs ruled by Saturn, which is Capricorn and Aquarius. So if you have any sun, moons, and rising, this might resonate for you. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, please. I appreciate the love, and I share love to people that share love to me. So I'm just going to get into it. So you have the Page of Cups in your Ashe. No, not in your Ashe. In your Irie and your Blessings position. So I feel like you've taken the time to really know yourself better, to heal certain wounds and stuff like that. And you just like, you ain't bothered with certain people, certain things that just don't resonate with you no longer. I just get like, you're at the place where you're cleansing. You're letting a lot of stuff go. A lot of trauma, a lot of bad vibes and shit like that, because you above it now. You feel me? I feel like you're on your way to your spiritual awakening, your spiritual journey, and you're just not in the process to stop that or delay that any longer. I just feel like you're not worried about the noise. You're not worried about the fame, the limelight, or stuff like that. You just worried about making sure you're good, you're right within. Your soul's clean. Your purpose is good. I just feel like you worried about real humble shit right now. I just feel like you're in a mind state in which you got so much to be grateful for at the time when certain people don't got certain families that don't live. Maybe you're just real grateful for your grandma right now. A lot of people don't have their grandma during this time. You know what I mean? Corona was crazy. I just feel like I also feel like you did your part in some way or somehow. You're content. You're content with what you bring to the table. You're content with who you are. I feel like you might not be where you want to be. You might not have that flashy job. I just feel like you got good character. You got good morals. You got good standing. And that's all that matters to you right now. That's all that can matter, because that's all you can worry about. You feel me? You cannot worry about nobody else but yourself right now. And I feel like that's the type of timing you on. You done did enough. You done carried a nigga. You done carried people on your back long enough. You done did too much already. You feel me? You did more than enough. I feel like right now is the time to worry about you. I feel like you're sort of lost, but you're finding your way. But it's like you just need a bigger purpose or something like that, because you got the Three of Wands in your Sugbo position. So I'm feeling like you guys might have some Pisces or Sag placements somewhere. Some prominent Pisces or Sag placements. Check into that. I just feel like you don't feel prepared. You don't feel ready for the world at large. I feel like you've been so worried about you. You feel like you're just sort of cut off or disconnected. You just sort of disconnected in a way maybe people won't respond to you. I just feel like, or respond to what you're trying to do. I just get you really. I feel like you're a person that gives a lot to people to the point where you don't have for you. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like you either gave a lot of gems to somebody, or you just gave a lot of shit you could have used for you. You know what I mean? I just feel like you're at that place where oh, I'm not gonna make a use of it. You could have this. I'm not gonna do this. You could have this. You know what I mean? I just get you really a giving spirit, but you give to the point where it's to your detriment. You give to the point where you don't have, where you can't do for you. And Spirit's you need to stop that. You need to do better. You need to want better. You need to want more for yourself. I just get you don't. When it comes to you, you sort of drop the ball. You sort of drop the ball. When it comes to your goals, when it comes to reaching certain things, you don't really follow through. I feel like you think it's supposed to be easier, and it's not. Especially when you're different, and it sucks sometimes, especially when you're different, when you're just giving soul out here, especially in the type of world we live in, with people when they feel like the evil ones or the people that's only out for themselves, win. Because what you really got to realize is they probably win because our idea of what winning is not healthy. It's toxic. You feel me? And we got to realize that, because it's different ways to win. It's different ways to get to it. It's different. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're a person, especially with this level card in the Ashe position, in which you can't worry about how other people do it. You can't worry about how other people approach the subject, because when you approach the subject, you thinking about this, that, and the third. You thinking about plan A, B, C, and D. They ain't worried about this getting in and out. They ain't worried about the repercussions. They not worried about what's going to happen. You know what I mean? They not worried about the long haul. You are. Use a different breed. Use a thinker. You know what I mean? Like Aquarius and Capricorn. You know what I mean? You gotta think about life lessons. You gotta think, because you learn shit hardest. You know what I mean? You got hard heads. Like you gotta hit your head up against the wall before you really learn something. You feel me? And it sucks, but that's what it is. Spirit's like, bitch, how many times you gotta hit your head? How many times you gotta be like, but like, you know what I mean? How many times? How many times? They like, but you know what hard work is. You know you gotta work hard. You know you gotta work different. You gotta work smarter than these people. And that's what Spirit's like, bitch. Like you have it in you. It's not like you don't. It's not like you don't know you're different. It's not like you don't, you know what I mean? Don't know what you need to do. I feel like you're just scared. You're just skeptical because like people might look down on you, or like, you know, worry about what you got going on. Be like, they can't do it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the crowd. Because at the end of the day, like, when you on the top or the bottom, they still got something to say. Good or bad, they still got something to say. Even in your own camp sometimes. You feel me? I just get the vibe in which, like, you know, pay attention to the spiritual lessons you've been learning. Pay attention to, like, the healers, whoever you fuck with or whatnot. Like, pay attention to the messages. Because you know what's up. You know what you need to do. You know what's required of you. Spirit's like, we tired of this. You tired of being here. We tired of this. Like, it's new things. Like, you separate yourself from certain energy. Separate yourself from that mindset. Separate yourself from them completely. You got to get it together because you done did enough already. You done put niggas on your back. You done put niggas on. Niggas is eating because of you. You need to be eating because of you. That's what I get. You need to be eating because of you. You worried about them, this, that, and the third. You worried about giving to a person. You need to give to yourself. You need to focus up on yourself. You need to choose you. Spirit said you need to choose you. You need to get to the point where, like, you feel yourself so much, like, no matter what obstacle pop up your way, it's like, pish posh. Like, what the fuck is that to a giant? What's it going to a god? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. That shit ain't nothing over here. That shit ain't shit over here. I'm getting with the Ten. Then you have the Ten of Swords in your free will card position. It's this ending. This gotta go. This old you gotta die. This old process it can't come on no longer. You can't live like this. You can't survive like that. That ain't for you. You ain't built. You ain't built for this. You're not built for this, like, stagnation. You're not built for it not to be yourself. You know what I mean? You're not built to be moving like them. Because at the end of the day, the way they moving don't work for them. How they gonna try to tell you what to do when they shit don't work for them? How they gonna try to, like, make you try to come for you when they not right within? Make sure these people right within before they come try you. Make sure they heads on straight before they come talk about you. Don't be listening and giving in to these people when you put food in their mouth. When they live and breathe because of you. They live and breathe off the strength of your given nature. You done did a lot. I feel like your reward and stuff is gonna come in, but you gotta believe that shit. You gotta want that shit. You gotta claim that shit. You gotta clear these niggas out. You gotta clear this shit out. These people not for you. These energies not for you. They stopping your blessings. They blocking what you got going on because you always gotta give to them. You always gotta do the most for the next person. Worry about yourself. Spirit's like, no, you need to focus on you. I'm tired of telling you, you need to focus on you. You need to worry about what you got going on because your skills and talents are being slept on. And these people don't care for them. These people don't care for you. I just get like, start going outside some more. You know what I mean? Like sunbathing or whatnot. Like, stop being so, like, caught up on, like, you know, being sad or whatnot. Like, I'm saying distance yourself and this and the third. But Spirit's like, live your life. Do what you need to do. Don't out here, like, trying to, like, make everybody else feel good or feel better about what you're doing or how you're living or something like that. You need to live for you. You need to do for you. You need to cut certain shit out because it's never been working for you. That's what it is. It's never going to work for you. It's just never, it's not feasible. It's not feasible. You need to, like, pay homage to you are. Pay homage to who you are. Respect your nature. Like, if you don't resonate with shit, no matter what it is, if someone trying to put it on you or whatnot, you don't resonate with that shit. Stop trying to make it fit. It's not for you. People die like that. When people die of suicide, it's because they're not living their truth. You know what I mean? They not happy. They don't know. They too scared to allow people in. They too scared to, like, you know what I mean? I just get this vibe and, like, live your truth. Be who you are. Stop running. Stop hiding. Stop expecting these people to support you when you're not living in your full truth. When they can't live in their full truth. You got to show up as you. That's your superpower. That is your superpower, and ain't nobody taking that away from you. Ain't nobody. It's death to that. Death to all this. I feel like you're about to see who's really here for you and who's not. I feel like something is coming in which, like, you're about to be rewarded for all you've done and all you've been through. But you got to stick to it. You got to stick to you. And make sure you find that passion and find that hope. Because it is there. You are it. You are your own hope. You are your own Superman, your own superhero. Like Cheetah Girl Cinderella song. Yeah. Thank you, Sag and no, it wasn't Sag. It was Cap and Aquarius. Thank you guys.